guys, it is Sleepy Yeepy, and today we are back with another toonsquid tutorial. So today we will be doing how to keyframe. So let's name our project. I'm just gonna name it Keyframe. So here's the height I use: width 3,840, and then height 2,160. You can find it right in the bottom, like right there. It's really nice. And I use 24 FPS. So basically, if you're just making your first few projects, let's redo that. So if you're making your first few projects, the white is going to be on traditional. You can just click keyframing, and it will be keyframing. So let's click create. If you used toonsquid before and you haven't used keyframing mode, this might look a little different to you. Instead of frames, it says seconds. That's because keyframing works in more of seconds and not time. I think I'll use 60 FPS for this one because keyframing does all the animating work really for you. It's really cool. So let's draw our thing. So I am doing this guy, Bob the Circle. You'll see him a lot in my animations, or not animations, tutorials. So I want to make the thing 4 seconds. Okay, so we'll click this right here, and we want to figure out where, in what kind of thing do you want the thing you're drawing to move or change. This position, rotation, scale, or opacity. You can change scale with this, and you can change opacity and properties. So, so I'm gonna do position. So I'm gonna add one keyframe right here. If you already have a keyframe here, it works like that for most people. Yep, you can do that. You just don't need to add it. So now, how long, you have to think, how long do I want it to last? Like, okay, so I'm gonna do 1 second. So in 1 second, I want this to be over here, like right there. So now we just click play, and look at that, that easy. See? These are the easing curves. You got quadratic, cubic, quartic, quintic, bounce, elastic, exponential, sine, circular, back, hold, which is pretty weird. You can use this for like animatics, and then loop, which loops keyframes, and then custom, where you can make your own type of easing curve. So my favorite is quadratic, so I'll use that. Change the intensity of it. So basically, like how much kind of bounce it has to it. I want to do full intensity. So now that looks much more smoother. So this is something that I've been trying to search, that I've had a problem with for a long time, and I just researched it about a few months ago. How do I make it so it doesn't move until 1 second, and then after 1 second, then it moves? Basically, what you would like to do, you want to scroll, and then stop where you went at the time you wanted to start moving. You do not want to move your object. Just click Add Keyframe. Okay, this will seem stupid, but trust me. So now you want to go to, and now you just want to make a basic animation like I just showed you. So you can do like that, and watch this. It's gonna stay, and then it's gonna move. So I can just do that. And look at that. And you do not have to just use like one keyframe animation. You can make it do many things and like many different ways. So I can do at half a second, I want it to move up with quadratic movement. Then I would like it to spin. do that. Let's add a keyframe right there. And then we'll add one right here. Then we'll go to 90 and just rotate it 360. Let's get it perfectly at 360. Okay, perfect. So now he does a full 360. And we can just change that. So it's all quadratic. Then we can do a scale. So add keyframe. Then right here, go right here, click another keyframe, and then I want Bob to get very big with quadratic movement. So then I'd like the opacity. I'd just like him to disappear. So let's add a keyframe right there. And just make him disappear in about a second. Yeah, exactly a second. So we can select this keyframe, go to properties, and then just turn the opacity down to how much you like. And believe it or not, you can actually give ease and curves. You can actually give ease and curves to opacity. It's pretty weird. So now let's check our animation. Cool, right? So that's the tutorial for basic keyframing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this will help you animate and stuff. And goodbye.